welcome back to our video. So I'm just gonna do an intro because I have noticed this, that I always forget to do an intro. For those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, salam guys, my name is Fatima and I run Apparels F M. We're just on our way to go to a family friend's place. She's doing a pop-up market at her grandmother's home. So we're just gonna go support her and see what we could do for her. It's always nice meeting everyone. And today my mother and my youngest sister are joining me to go. I'm not gonna be able to film, so I just came on here really quickly with my pink hijab that I love the most. This is from our premium bubble chiffon collection as well. The color is taffy. Believe me, it goes with every outfit. And I'm also wearing my matching mauve pink undercap, and I have my hijab tape on right here. I have my magnet right here. My hijab is all secure. I can't show you my outfit. I'm just wearing like a random gray sweatshirt from Decathlon and a pair of jeans from Uniqlo, and my jacket that I've had for the last 4 years. Yeah, so I'll see you guys when we are doing something a little bit more exciting. So while we're waiting in the car for my mom and sister, why don't we talk a little about the upcoming events that we have, inshallah. All of our pop-up markets. So we're starting from the 3rd of February, inshallah. We reached out to different like MSAs from different like schools and stuff, and we were able to hear back from the University of Toronto, the downtown campus, the St. George one. So we are attending the Islamic Awareness Week. We are doing 2 days, so the 3rd and the 4th of February, inshallah, between 12 to 4. Those are the timings. And then the next one after that, we are attending the Blooming with Barakah effect, like we were talking about in the last video as well. We are a sponsor, and as you guys all know, I am a member of Magnetic Muslimah as well. So Magnetic Muslimah is doing a collaboration with Maryam Nusser and the Shared Path and Nisa Foundation for that event. So that's going to be very exciting. That's happening on the 8th of February. And then the big event that we have, the big pop-up that we have, is a 3-day event in Mississauga at the International Center. It's going to be on the 15th, 16th, and 17th of February, called the Ramadan Expo. It's one of the biggest expos that happen here in the GTA. So very excited about that. We have a lot of things planned for that as well. And then we're gonna be doing pop-ups in our own area, so in like the Durham area. We're located in Whitby, but the pop-ups that we're gonna be doing are gonna be in Ajax, inshallah. So be sure to like check out our Instagram posts and stuff, just so you guys can stay updated with that. Welcome back, guys. You're gonna see me one more time in this pink hijab. I think we have to normalize like re-wearing our clothes and stuff too. Yesterday I was going through my Instagram. I posted a henna post after a very long time, and Sana from Naima Modest Wear, shout out to you, Sana. I love her. I love her stuff. I love the way she does her business. So she mentioned that she wanted to know the backstory of how we started doing henna. So this is a very funny story, and it's from like a very long time ago. I right now am 29 years old. I'm gonna turn 30 this year in 2025, inshallah. I learned henna when I was 12 years old. It's very funny, and how I learned it was very funny. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people learn stuff from different aspects. For me, I learned stuff from my negative experiences. It's hilarious. It's like every single time I have like a bad experience with anything, I learned that skill, and I'm like, okay, I'm not asking anybody to do this for me anymore. I'll do it myself. That's how I did it with henna. That's how I did it with stitching clothes. That's a story for like another day. But we were in Pakistan. I was 12 years old. We had a neighbor. Love her. Urwa, shout out to you. Love you. She's just like a younger sister to me. So we went to this beauty salon and stuff, like in Pakistan, like a Chandra, like you have like a lot of like beauty salons and like people doing like henna and like on like the roads and stuff. So we went to one because my mom was like, oh, let's like go and like we'll get our henna done. And we were like young girls, both my sisters and I, we were like, yeah, let's go do it. We ended up sitting there for 6 hours. The henna girl took 3 hours to do a simple flower in the middle of our palm, 3 lines, and filled us. 3 hours for one person. So, and it looked hideous, and she charged so much because it was Chandra, so people go crazy in Pakistan. It's not like the Western world where if it's like Eid or like Christmas or Black Friday and stuff, that prices are gonna go down. Eid, Bakr Eid, prices are double, tripled in Pakistan. That was the day when I was like, I looked at my mom and I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And she's like, but you love henna. I'm like, I do love henna, but I'm never doing this again. I'm gonna learn it myself. And I started drawing. So my mom would like buy us like a henna cone like every 6 months or every like 4 months. And what I would do with that henna cone is, I don't have that notebook anymore, but I would draw in a notebook with that henna cone just so like I learned how to like, I think for like a year or so I was just like drawing in my notebook with the henna cone. I ruined so many of my notebooks with that, but I learned how to make design stuff. And then like I mentioned about Urwa, our neighbor, she loved henna more than like anybody. So she would always come over, and her dad was like so nice too. They would always be like, Fatima, can you do my henna? Like, yeah, sure, why not? And oh my god, when I used to do it, like if I look at the designs now, they used to be so hideous, but she was so sweet that she loved every single one of them. And because of her, today I'm able to do henna professionally. So Urwa, I love you to death. That's a little story about the henna sisters. Why I started it professionally is because like I needed a side hustle. To be honest, I wasn't making enough money with my modest fashion. Also, can I talk about the fact that I hate driving in Scarborough? Like, I hate it with a passion. It's like you can drive anywhere but Scarborough. And it's funny because like we used to live in Scarborough, and I learned how to drive in Scarborough at Markham Road too, which is one of the craziest streets, one of the craziest roads in Scarborough. You guys saw me making barcodes for all my products. Now, the big problem is putting those barcodes on all the products. So I'm in here, the garage. So for the abayas, I'm thinking, abayas, I usually change the packaging when I'm packing an order for a customer. And if we have any in-person events, then that's when I just like, I ask the customer if they want like a different packaging, and usually they don't. They just want to like get done, pay, and like leave. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change the packaging before I put the barcode on for the abayas. So I just love doing this to myself. I just love it. So I think I'm gonna start with the hijabs first, which is gonna take a huge chunk of time out of my day, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. And then if you wonder why I'm wearing a jacket inside my garage, it's extremely cold. We don't have heating in the garage, and it's freezing today. I think it's like minus 27 or something. Yeah. No, sorry. I think it feels like minus 27 or something. So it's extremely cold. I had to do that. And then I was also thinking of making a sample box for the Eid gift boxes, just to like see if I want to do it in like the bigger boxes, or if I want to do it in the smaller ones. I know I want to have two main categories in like the gift boxes, so I know I'm gonna use like the bigger one for one and the smaller one for like the other one. And then the other one is gonna have like different varieties of things too. So it's like big plans right here. How am I gonna execute it? I don't know. But we'll figure it out and we'll get it done, inshallah. This is the 4th time I've tried to film this video. So I got this in the mail, if you guys can realize. I just opened this because I thought it was filming and you could hear me. Yes, it's working. And then I just opened the letter. It's so cute. Look at this. It's a handwritten letter. I always love these because I love doing this for customers as well. Aww, and then her card. So cute. Look at the packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging, if you can't tell by my own business. I've been eyeing this for ages. And then also got the clay mask. I am a sucker for clay masks. I have very oily skin, and clay masks are the only thing that can actually like help me neutralize a little bit. And I'm not really sure what this is, but it looks like a moisturizer. So I'm actually gonna text her and ask her what this is. So I love this. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use it and I'll also give you guys a review for this too. It is the 22nd of January today, and the polar vortex has started here in Ontario, Canada. And today's task for us is to get our barcode tagging done on our products. So I have completed on our jerseys and our silk jersey hijabs. I took the chiffons inside so I could do them, and I'm just gonna take out these 2 boxes. So I'm getting everything done that I can before Asr, and then after praying Asr, I'm probably gonna do like another task because I like dividing my day. We're here bright and early. This is what we have on the agenda today. We're gonna take a few of our boxes inside. I have a master class, so I'm gonna be taking the class and I'll be doing some of the tagging while I'm listening to the class, because I have to go out with my friend today, which I'm probably gonna film a little bit with her too. So we're in the master class. We're also doing tagging at the same time. I'm on my way to go meet my friend Farah. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her too. I know everyone's gonna love her energy. She's so amazing. She's such a nice person. I love her. So I'm just on my way to go meet her. It's been a while since I've like got to like see her in person. And let me see if she's comfortable enough. Maybe I'll get her on video and I'll get her to like introduce herself and waiting for her to give me a call that she's in the parking so I can go inside. We have come to Markville Mall today. I live in Whitby and she is located in Aurora. I know. So it's like quite far for both of us. So any midpoint usually is like Thornhill or Markham or Stouffville, or sometimes we go to Scarborough, but we avoid going there just because of like traffic and stuff. And yeah, so let's see like what I can film with her. I'm pretty sure she's pretty chill, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna like want to like say something. So I'm super excited, if you can't tell. It's later in the night. We forgot because we were having so much fun. She got me a gift. And look, one of these. One of these, of course, is Farah. It's gonna be pink. And then this is so thoughtful. She said as soon as she saw this, she thought of me. So this has my name on it. So cute. It's their perfume type thing. It's free of alcohol, so excited to try this. And then of course it can't be Farrah without makeup, right? Got a lip gloss. Thank you so much, Farrah. Do you guys run into this problem where you get like a burst of energy or like a burst of ideas, and then when you sit down and you're like, okay, let me like write it down, or like let me like execute it, you're all of a sudden like you're blank and you're like, okay, what was I thinking about? What was I supposed to do? Or when you start like penning it down on a piece of paper, you're like, okay, this does not sound like it did in my head, so I don't think I want to execute this. But there's this one thing that I've been learning from everyone from my Magnetic Muslim group is done is better than perfect, right? So if I had something in my mind that I thought would benefit everybody or would benefit like my business, instead of like doubting myself, should I just do it? I think I should. We're in Michael's. I found the modeling clay that I wanted. I'm thinking, how do I feel about the white one? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Do I want color? I don't think so. Yeah. The only drawback of coming to Michael's is I want to go in every aisle and see if there's anything different. So you can go into aisles and aisles of color and crafting supplies and get lost and never get bored. Or maybe that's just me. I have my clay or plasticine right here. Let's see if I can find something else. I actually have a bone to pick with RBC. So I got my business account with them, and the person who opened my account, he messed up everything. He messed up my legal name on the account. He uploaded someone else's documents with mine, and then I wasn't getting like any of my client cards or my credit cards and stuff. I called in like contacting customer support, like seeing where my cards are, and that's when I found out that the Mr. Know-It-All that opened my account, that wouldn't stop trying to like upsell me with all of the other services, actually messed up with my legal name. So it took me more than a month to get that fixed, and no one from the branch was trying to help me. I had to be on calls for hours with customer service trying to prove everything. For a second there, I ran into this one agent that didn't even believe me for a second. They thought like I was doing fraud or stuff, which I don't blame them either, because how the hell are you gonna get a bank account open and then find out that everything is wrong on the papers and stuff, right? So yeah, I had to run around in circles for that. It wasn't fun at all. After going around in circles for more than a month, I finally got one of my cards, alhamdulillah. I'm just waiting on another one of them. And yes, I did file a report against that person too, because nobody was willing to help me when I ran into this situation. When I went into the branch the third time, one of the tellers was like, oh yeah, it's no one's fault. It's okay. It happens. Like, for you, maybe it's okay. It happens. But for me, I can't do my business transactions because of someone's mistake. Like, come on, you guys are supposed to be a little bit more professional when it comes to business accounts, right? And you're talking about people's credits here. You're talking about people's legal matters here. Like, imagine like if I didn't pay attention to this, and at the end of the year when I'm like filing everything on my CRA account, that's when like everything gets triggered and whatever. Like, alhamdulillah, like Allah saves us a lot of the times, and then maybe Allah puts us in these situations just so we can like learn something. But the main point for me bringing this up is RBC's customer service is the worst thing I have came across. Like, I love TD because of their customer service, and I hate RBC because their customer service sucks. Assalamualaikum, beautiful people. I don't know what I filmed this whole week and what I didn't because it's been so crazy. On a brighter note, we're done with all our we're done with all the hijabs. Now I took a few of the abayas inside so we could do the barcode tagging for them. Yeah, this is something that you should figure out when you're starting the business, just so you don't have to go through thousands and thousands of pieces and having them barcoded and skewed and oh my god. But alhamdulillah, whenever you get it done, whenever everything starts streamlining, right? It's extremely cold today. Again, just another Canadian winter. I just need to grab our plastic bags so I can actually change the bags for the abayas before our pop-ups, because we're starting in about 10 days, inshallah. Very exciting, but that also means that we have a lot of work to do. So keep us in your prayers. Yes, we are back in my car. I feel like the only time I get to film or I have the energy or anything in like basically like this headspace to like think and film is in my car, because I work from home. I have two younger sisters who are at home. My mom is basically a stay-at-home mom, and today's Sunday, so my dad is technically home too. So it's like you can't film at home. It's so hard sometimes. It's like my mom always wants to talk to everybody, so she will always be talking in the background, and if I want to make like a talking video, it's so hard sometimes. And it's like, you know how like brown moms, right? They get so offended if you ask them to like, but can you please like give me like 5 minutes? It's like so hard to ask them to. Oh my god. So yeah, we're back in my car. So today's agenda was taking it very slow since it's Sunday, and I'm trying my best. I'm forcing myself to give myself time off from things. So I came to a doctor's appointment today. I do have to get my blood work done, so let's see. You guys are back on my speedometer. How are we feeling? Let's talk about something very real today. Let's talk about imposter syndrome and how do you deal with the failure feeling, right? So I'll go first. I want you guys to like comment down below with what you feel like how you deal with these things, right? So for me, imposter syndrome is something I grew up with. I feel like an imposter almost every other time when I'm meeting new people, when I am between people who are very successful, who are very active in their things. I feel like I'm never doing enough and I'm a failure and I'm a disgrace. That's how I feel, right? But ever since I've joined Magnetic Muslimah, I know you guys might be tired of me saying this all the time, but these past few months for me have been so life-changing. Everything I have done, everything I have achieved, or everything, or the way I've now view my life has changed so much because of this membership, alhamdulillah, and it's for the better. So how I deal with failure now is look at it as an opportunity from Allah. Maybe it wasn't written for you at that time, or it wasn't good for you at that time, and that's the only reason why like you failed. Think of it as an opportunity. Like in business, we talk about opportunity cost. Think of it as an opportunity cost for your life. Maybe it didn't work out because if it would have worked out, the timing would have not been right, or maybe you have some things that you need to take care of before that, you need to prioritize, or anything, right? Maybe it was a learning curve that if I would have done it at that time, I would have not have been able to fulfill it like I wanted to, right? Because I might not have had the skill set, or I might not have known the specific way or not have the tools. So that's how I've been dealing with failure, the sense of failure these days. And then the imposter syndrome, I've been forcing myself to let myself know that I am worth being where I am. And I love Naira and Mariam Nusser for this specifically. The both of them, they are insanely amazing, and mashallah, they are so grounded to earth and grounded to faith. I love how they think and they talk and they help everybody. It's so inspiring. One day I want to be able to do something like that too, inshallah. The feeling of not being afraid of taking up space, and the feeling of going out there, saying what I want, the freedom of speech. There's so many things that we talk about when it comes to like our rights, but when we're actually practicing these things, we don't let ourselves enjoy the moment. So that is how I've been dealing with my failure excuses and also the imposter syndrome thing. For anyone out there, if this helps. Also, I have no idea what I did in this whole week. I don't know what I filmed in this whole video. If it's all over the place, it's okay. This is how my life was this week. I've been trying to figure out quite a few things. I was depressed half the week because of a few like tasks I wasn't able to get done. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time, inshallah.